mothers cry. This is where the mothers cry. Praying to a loving God. She don't even know her son just died. Oh, fuck it, I'm still on that London drive. Cause she's screaming, Jesus, take the wheel. But she don't know he on the other side.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man, back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate all the support. Your boy been cranking out a lot of videos. I know y'all been watching them, and I definitely appreciate that. I've been giving y'all some longer blogs with some topics involved and giving y'all some regular blogs. So I appreciate y'all checking out the content. And like I said, just hit the like button for me and keep it in the algorithm, man. Summer Madness 15 is in the books. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that got a chance to watch it. I missed most of this event. I did not watch most of this event. I was actually at a bar and grill with my homeboy, and we was checking out the Falcons game, and guess what? Them niggas didn't score a point. Them bum-ass niggas did not score a point, man. How you gonna lose to the Carolina Panthers 30-0? Man, it was a lot of sad fans in there with Falcons jerseys on. I don't know what's going on. A lot of sad fans. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no Falcons jerseys on. You know, I'm polo down, man. You know what I mean? That's how I give it up. But a lot of niggas in there with Falcons jerseys on, man, and they lost. But I come back and you got Shoddy Horror and Geechee Gotti going on. Call a little bit of that. And then obviously Loaded Lux and Twerk. I saw the entire battle. I got Lux winning this battle 3-0 or 2-1 clear. I don't even think this battle can be debated. You can only debate, in my opinion, the second round. That's the only thing you can debate, whether you give Twerk the second or don't give him the second. And I know, I got a feeling that Twerk realized he lost the battle just by probably, I mean, first of all, whenever you get 3-0 chance in the battle, it's kind of hard to feel good that you won a battle when you got 3-0 chance. I'm not saying it's the end all be all, because we obviously seen 3-0 chance in the second round, and the third round didn't even happen. But you can't feel good about winning a battle when niggas is getting 3-0 chance on you. So I just want to say that. Don't mean you lost, but you can't feel good about it. But I felt like when he was giving his handshakes and stuff to Lux and stuff, giving him a hug, I felt like he was kind of giving it up. Like good job, champ. We got to really give Mook and Lux a lot of credit that they have been in this culture early on, come back in this culture, and adapted in this culture. And although they have lost battles and they have not been at their best, but right now they're at the top of their game. And you can argue that they're 1 and 2. You can argue it could be some other people or whatever, but whoever you got 1 or 2, they're definitely in the top in battle rap right now, and that says a lot about them. Me personally, I am more of a Mook fan than a Lux fan. I like Lux a lot, but I am more of a Mook fan. His style of rap, I feel like I relate to a little bit more because he's an angler, breaks stuff down. I like that. But I'm an analytical blogger, and I break stuff down, so I appreciate that style. But you know what this battle showed me, dog? Before Twerk battled Mook, he talked a lot about how Mook bars weren't that good, dying hippopotamus, all that kind of stuff. And he felt like Mook wasn't really as great as people were. And his Mount Rushmore people were people like Tay-Rock and stuff like that. It wasn't the Mooks. And that's cool. And you have some people that may feel that way about Mook and Lux and all this kind of stuff. You speak to Hitman, and Hitman will tell you, man, I don't really understand why people like Mook so much. Like, Mook ain't even good. He ain't even this. He's been like, he don't got no crazy pen. Y'all say he a breakdown dude, but he ain't really a breakdown dude. And y'all say this, this, and this. This is what Hitman will say. But if you watch these two battles, Hitman and Mook and Twerk and Lux, they both did things that weren't even themselves. They both got out of their element, and they both became battlers that they're not. So Hitman becomes assistant DA paperwork guy, and that's never been him in a battle. And you think, why do you gotta even do that to win a battle? You told me this nigga don't got bars. You told me this nigga is trash. You told me this nigga can't fuck with you. Go up there and be Hitman. Go be performing, be rapping, and be Hitman. But it's like, nah, I gotta try this, cause I don't really know, you know, maybe I don't know if being whatever is gonna be enough. I gotta try this. And you kind of step way out of your comfort zone and you do something different. The culture don't agree with it, don't like it as much, don't reflect to it as much, and therefore you lose the battle. Fast forward to this battle, Twerk and Lux. So in this battle, Twerk raps like Lux a lot. In the first round, he's actually having a pretty good first round. He talked about him missing the flight and doing all this kind of stuff, and how he got to London, and, you know, just all this stuff about him coming over to London. He just has a lot of stuff about getting over here and getting on stage, stuff people could relate to right now. A lot of his early stuff, like, oh yeah, I heard what everybody was saying. I wasn't gonna make London. I wasn't gonna do this. I took a United flight, a United Kingdom or whatever, referring to the United Airlines and the Kingdom and all this kind of stuff. And then he starts trying to rap like Lux.
This for my niggas up north getting full on that jackmat.
He puts a suit on. He has another guy come out who we don't know who this guy is, and he's at like, oh, y'all don't really know how to fuck with me, or y'all don't know how to kill me in a battle. I can kill myself, or something like that. So he's rapping to another guy who we don't know who this is, because the guy has a hood on and has his face down. We don't never see him. And he's rapping as if he's battling himself. Now, we've seen people battle themselves. Obviously, I think Arsenal did it when he battled Hustle. I think Arsenal battled himself. And I think another person did it as well, because I remember when Arsenal did it, people were saying that wasn't the first time it was done. So I think Arsenal did it, but he puts on the jacket. He's rapping to himself. And because he didn't went through this trouble to put the jacket on, now he's fumbling his mic.
You know what's up when I'm rolling back? You know, turn me up.
So I guess the putting the jacket on, you know how you do like this, and now all of a sudden this is getting a little wrinkled because you putting the jacket on. It's still a big ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you look at his look at when he was booked, they was like, this nigga like 6'4", 280, 279 or something when they just booked him in the jail. So he ain't no little ass nigga. He putting a jacket on and shit, and, you know, struggling to put the little jacket on. So obviously it's wrinkling up his shirt a little bit. Bro, then his audio starts messing up something. And he's rapping. He's like, yo, they say they can't hear me. Rap a little bit. Yo, they say they can't hear me. Rap a little bit. Yo, what's up with my mic? Nigga, you fucked the mic up. You put this whack ass medium large jacket on or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to try to prove a point. And you had your audio perfect, and you rearranged the audio. Now you got a jacket on, and I get it. You probably thinking that the lavalier mic is just attached to your shirt, and the jacket doesn't even touch it. But somehow, man, this shit be super sensitive, bro. Sometimes this stuff can still be rubbing. So the audio is messing up. It kills his round. But the angle was a weak ass angle. You rapping to yourself like, yo, why you fucking up in battles? And why you doing this? And why you doing no shows? And da-da-da-da. You think that a nigga that steals purses in real life would also steal purses, meaning like not show up to battles and take purses. And I'm just like, bro, you battling Loaded Lux. Why you battling yourself? Meanwhile, Loaded Lux just pacing around in his little area, right? Just pacing, right? Meanwhile, in front of Lux is another dude. Lux is behind a dude. So the other dude is got his head down. Twerk is rapping to him. bro, that shit was like 90 seconds of the round. It was like the entire second half of the round until he called time. So between that and just the messing of the lavalier mic, the nigga fucked his whole round up. And I'm just like, what? Why are you rapping to yourself and you're battling Loaded Lux? There's a lot to talk about with Lux. He's a legend in battle rap, been around for a while. There's a lot of different angles you could take, stuff like that. I know you don't know him. He's not from your era or anything, so you might not know a lot about him personally. But at the same time, you should be able to come up with 3 rounds. And I feel like he just wasted his round. Lux starts his round off, so Lux goes down. Lux like immediately wins the round in like 1 or 2 bars. He like quickly, niggas putting 1-0 in the chat, 1-0 in the chat already off like 1 or 2 bars. And it was mostly about him, you know, you were so afraid of these bars, like you went and got behind something and stuff like that. It was like bars like that. He was just off the top shit he was just saying. He ain't even got into his round. He just talking about the nigga getting locked up and stuff like this. So I'm like, damn, already Lux just quickly steals the crowd. Quickly wins the first round. Second round, Twerk has a drop off in the second from what he was doing earlier in his first round before he put the suit on or whatever. But the second round had some bars here and there. But Twerk writes for reaction, bro. You can just tell. He'll write, looking around, if he don't get a reaction, it throws him off. And in this round, he was stumbling a little bit. He didn't choke, but he was stumbling. Stumbling a little too much. When I tell you, bro, you could hear every fucking syllable of Lux, bro.
See many lists of opinions switch in the end. All you finna get is some light from the cam. Look, I don't care who Rum Hype Man been shooting Jimmy's with. This ain't Jordan I'm in the gym against. Just because they got you out here Space Jam dunking, nigga, don't mean you can make the jump off the London Bridge, I mean sink or swim in it. You're primitive. No, for what? For fucking what?
Like, his ability to rap and just not fuck up and have syllables, bro, that shit is like an art with him and Mook do, man, as far as like not fucking up. Nigga his breath control and his fucking syllables, he don't slip. I can't even do a blog without slipping. This nigga is rapping for fucking, I don't know what, about 11 minutes or whatever, 3.5 minutes around, rapping about 10, 11 minutes. No slips, bro. No slips. You know, back in their era, if you slipped, you lost the battle. If you slipped on a word, you lost the battle. Not a choke, not a round. If you slipped on a word, you lost the battle in their era. One of the reasons why they're a lot better than niggas, they can just get through their rounds clear. And I'm not even saying that Lux was saying a lot, just way better stuff than Twerk. I don't even feel like this is one of Lux's best battles. He was cool in this battle. He had moments. But I mean, this wasn't like Hollow the Don or stuff like that or Calico. This wasn't that kind of Lux. He was good, but I wouldn't say he was super great in this battle. But he had his moments though. But he don't make no fucking mistakes, bro. And these niggas be making mistakes. These niggas can't rap clean. These niggas can't talk clean. These niggas don't got breath control. These niggas don't. Whatever it is, Mook and Lux rap so clear to be saying so much shit, especially Lux. And we seen what Mook did on RBE with that 20-minute round or whatever with no mess-ups. But Lux kind of reminds me a little bit, bro. One of the best concerts I ever went to was Jay-Z. Jay-Z came to Atlanta. I went to go see him. Now, if you ever go to a Jay-Z concert, he doesn't really have any... he doesn't play the vocals underneath it. You know, a lot of people play the song and rap over the song. Jay-Z doesn't want no vocals. He only wants instrumentals.
Placed by the OC. I guess even back then you can call me CEO. Hold on. I don't fuck with the vocals. You ain't got it without the vocals. I know this ain't your job and shit. I know it's
The DJ got it without the vocals.
Okay.
You don't fuck with the vocals?
Nah, I don't fuck with the vocals. Good looking out. I'm sorry. Say what? Talk that shit, ma. Talk that shit, ma. You want a mic? Okay, let's do this right. You ready, ATL? Allow me to reintroduce myself on it. Make sure the OB is the most snowflakes by the ocean.
So when he's doing this, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. He's just playing the instrumental. You don't do none of that vocal shit. Just doing the instrumental. The way Jay-Z can hit his syllables so damn good. It just reminded me of just Lux right now. I'm watching. I'm just like, oh, this dude don't even mess up. So when you listen to the second round, you can make an argument for Twerk in a second. Might have had a little bit better second than Lux. But he has a little bit more stumbles. It's not as crisp. And it's just like he's writing for reaction. Bro, he writes for reaction. Like, I know they're gonna hit right here. When they don't hit right here, it's like, oh shit, them niggas, they ain't fuck with it like I thought. But you battle these guys, man, you gotta know you're not gonna be the favorite in the UK over Overloaded Lux. There was an interview with Beasley where he was just asking people who you got, Lux or Twerk, and everybody was saying Lux. Like, just Lux is just, the crowd reaction come out. When Twerk was introduced, he got a crowd reaction. Lux got more. And I knew that was the first problem, because you know what I thought? The fact that Twerk came out of jail, had this situation, and still made it here, should have made people be like, oh man, that's real dedication, man. He did what he kind of do and still came over here, didn't cancel. It's like, oh, Twerk actually made it. Lux still got more reaction on the come out. And I knew that was the first problem. I actually thought the fact that he made it over here, and people obviously knew he had made it because they knew the battle wasn't canceled, but the fact that he made it over here, I actually thought was going to benefit him, because he wasn't at all that stuff the day before and all this kind of stuff that T-Top was doing. He was en route. So a lot of people probably hadn't seen Twerk. And I was just like, oh, they going to love this nigga when he come out. He got reaction. Just Lux got more reaction. And then that was the second round. So the second round, I felt like he was choppy. But when you choppy and you not getting reaction and you right to reaction, now your confidence is lost. And he wasn't rapping with a lot of confidence up there.
I think at some point, the crowd, when it's like run that third, it just got to me. But I had way more, but I was just like, man, I don't know. That third, I felt like defeated.
Like Lux wrapping circles around him, man, and just very comfortable, bro. And what did Lux say? The hardest part of battling Twerk is the plane ride to London.
Killers on my resume. On my list, if you go through the list, man, you had to be something to talk about. If you ever dance with me, so I ain't listen. I ain't want to toot my horn, but it's something about when I do what I do, man. So I think most difficult thing for me with this is it's gonna be that flight, man.
Third round comes. Twerk had some bars in the third. At no point in time did this nigga get crazy, bro. At no point in time did this nigga get crazy, bro. Like, not at all. And I just felt like Lux had, so Twerk had a okay third. I ain't gonna say it was crazy. Yeah, okay, he had a couple bars here and there. Lux had a pretty good third, a couple bars here and there, maybe a little bit more or whatever. But a couple more timely bars. And he ended well. He had like a couple little bars at the end that would end up being kind of like haymakers or whatever. 3-0 chance, and he wins the battle. And that's kind of how the battle panned out. But I just looked at this battle and I was like, Twerk is rapping like Lux in 2 of the rounds, bro. I didn't even get into it in the second round. The second round, he rapped like Lux again without the jacket. He started saying, he was taking some stuff that Lux was saying in a Nitty battle and reciting it as if it was applying to him. Now I'm just like, dog, you gotta come with your own shit. You can't be using Lux shit to battle Lux. So I just felt like that was just a mistake. And I'm just like, y'all niggas run around here and act like y'all are so creative and have so many bars. But when y'all battle these God tiers, y'all take an approach that's based out of fear. It's based out of fear of, I don't know what Mook is going to do. I don't know what Lux is going to do. So I'm not going to be me. Now you'll get in all these interviews pre-battle. Niggas can't fuck with me. Niggas can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? What Lux gonna say to me? You'll get in front of all these battles and say Mook and Lux can't fuck with y'all. Talking about Hitman and Twerk. But y'all get in these battles and y'all get out of character. While Lux and Mook are battling the same fucking way. Y'all get out of character and lose the battle. Y'all not even using what y'all did to get to these niggas, to make these niggas, to stand in front of these niggas and make these niggas respect you and make people feel like, yo, I really think Hitman can beat Mook. I really think Twerk can beat Lux. Y'all get in front of these dudes and y'all start not rapping the way it got y'all here.
Chris, bias. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris, bias.